Hi, family. Just wanted to drop a little bit of knowledge on you today about first time abatement penalties with the IRS. If you have not had any penalty applied to your account ever, or at least in the last 3 years, you might qualify for the first time penalty abatement. The way to get that is by simply completing Form 843 with the IRS. I'm going to show you exactly what that is going to look like. So let's go to Form 843. This can be downloaded at irs.gov. You can just go there, download the form, or you can Google Form 843. It's a claim for refund and request for abatement of penalties. Again, to qualify, you must be an individual. You must not have had any or individual or business and have not had any penalties abated in the most recent 3 years. Okay. So if this is your first time ever getting a letter from the IRS, that's a great time to use your first time penalty abatement. To do that, all you're going to do, you can call the IRS at 1-800-829-1040 and do it over the phone and just ask them, hey, do I qualify for first time penalty abatement? And they'll say yes or no. And if yes, they'll take it off right then and you're done. If they say no, you're going to have to apply, then there's some extra steps. Another faster way than getting through on the phone is just simply submitting this form. I'll have a copy of this form that you can link to actually in the uh, description section for this video as well. The name, in order to complete the form, I'm sorry, my phone is interrupting me. You'll just enter your first name, last name, your social security number. If it is a business or DBA that you're using an EIN, you're going to use the same number that's on the letter you received. So if the letter came to you personally, it's going to be your personal information and your social. If it came to you business, it's going to be your business information and the EIN. You're going to put your daytime telephone number in here. So if that's whatever it is there. They're not going to call you, but you do need to put it on there. If your address was different than the address that the letter came to is different than the address on the return, you're going to put the name and address shown on the return, only if it's different from your current information. From the letter itself that tells you that you have penalties, you're going to get the tax year that it's referring to, and you're going to put the penalty amount that's there. If, for instance, the tax period is 26, you had one for 2016, 2017, 2018, you're going to put the period for each. You're going to do a separate form 843 for each tax period. So if 2016 your penalty is 202.50, you're going to put that. Then if 2017 the penalty is $209, you're going to put 209. Okay. I don't want to oversimplify this. This is for income tax 1040. So this is for individuals. This form, as you see, has the social. This is individual. If it is a joint file return, you will put both names and both socials, okay, on there. You're going to check income for this particular tax, and then you're going to use the type of penalty. The type of penalty is already placed here for Form 1040, failure to file or failure to pay penalties. And then the information has already been completed for you. The only thing that you're going to need to add is the amount of the penalty. This FTF is failure to file. FTP is failure to pay. And then if there's any additional accrued penalties, you may or may not see that on the letter. And then you're going to put the total penalties associated with the letter, and you'll leave this verbiage plus associated interest. When penalties are removed from your account, any interest that was charged on those penalties will also be removed from your account. With that, all you have to do is sign and date. If it is a joint return, the taxpayer and the primary taxpayer and the spouse both need to sign and date this. And you're going to mail this in to the address in the instructions. The instructions will, in most cases, tell you to mail this to the place that you file your tax return. So if you're in Texas, you're going to mail it to Austin, Texas 73301. You can also just go Google Form 843 instructions and look, and it'll tell you the specific location to mail your form to, because this can be used in any state, obviously, because it is a federal form. So I'm not going to list every single state's address here, but you can easily pull that up. All right, thanks. And we kept this pretty short, less than 6 minutes, and happy penalty abatement for you. If this does not qualify if you don't qualify for first time abatement, and you know that because you've had multiple years of penalties and you may have had issues in the past, come back to the channel. Definitely like and subscribe. Look for your specific reason for penalty abatement. You can get penalties removed for a reasonable cause, and there will be a separate video for each one of those potential reasonable causes. All right. Have a great day. Happy penalty relief.